Hi, I'm Ken Jr. and welcome to Train World TV. Here you'll find the latest and greatest in model trains. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to our channel, we're glad you're here, and I invite you to click the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you'll never miss a video. Now, we'd also love to send you exclusive deals and special announcements that you won't find anywhere else. So be sure to sign up for our emails, TW Text, and stay connected with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget, you can shop online at trainworld.com for all your model train needs. Now, without further ado, enjoy today's video.
All right, and good evening, everybody, and welcome to Train World TV. And tonight we're supposed to have Lionel on tonight. Wait a second. Expecto Patronum! All right, and we have both Ryan and Megan from Lionel. It's the Halloween edition. So how you both doing tonight?
Great to be here, Ken. Feeling good.
Good. And the queen of Halloween. How you doing, Megan?
I'm great. Great to be here talking about my favorite subject today.
That's great. And Halloween is quickly approaching. And who better to have on than Lionel Trains, who is kind of creating, a new subject of model trains, Halloween trains. And why not, get these layouts out early. And instead of going straight to Christmas, we are going straight to Halloween. And Lionel is putting some fun and excitement in model trains. And I'm just going to use this wand and just talk the whole night. This is actually pretty fun. But I have a lot of things to display here. Ryan and Megan have a ton of things to show. We have a lot to talk about, lot to cover. We have a raffle that I'm going to be raffling off. But put in the chat where you're from. We want to know who's on tonight, and saying hello and to everyone out there. A lot of people already asking about something that was kind of announced last week. So I don't know if we'll talk about that tonight, but lots of good stuff. So Megan and Ryan, not sure who wants to kick it off, or but we could go straight into Halloween, or if you want to start off with a raffle, let me know.
Hey, if you want to do a raffle real quick, get everyone excited to talk about Halloween, we can do a raffle, and then I can tell you some really cool things about some Halloween stuff we got.
All right, so let's go in the the trick or treat bags. And we'll pick out a treat for everyone out there. All right, so we're gonna raffle off this Billboard Halloween classic billboard set. This is from Lionel, a O-scale billboard set, and we'll raffle it off with the Train World hat, so you could be a Train World enthusiast for Halloween. So put in the chat hashtag Lionel Halloween. And the state you're from. So hashtag Lionel Halloween, the state you're from, and we'll pick out a raffle winner for these Halloween billboards. You see trunk or treat. You turn back some scary billboards, so really neat. And we'll raffle this off today. So we'll start off with that.
That's actually a really great raffle, Ken, because what's really fun about those billboards is that those advertisements that you see there on both sides of those are pieces of art that we've actually utilized on a lot of other Halloween products. So having those tie back to something like the station platform or our covered bridge or some of the other really fun items that we've done. When we do Halloween at Lionel, we like to create just this really kind of sense of magic and fun and different themes that all tie back to each other that we're hitting year over year. So if you're collecting things, it really makes the layout pop to have all those different pieces that all kind of go back to together.
Very neat. Beautiful. And everybody has room for a billboard.
Absolutely. Such an easy add-on accessory to make your Halloween layout spooky, that's for sure.
That's right. That's right. So a lot of raffle entries and people all over the world here. Maryland, Kansas, Texas. A lot of people all over entering the raffles. So and a lot of good comments already. So we're kicking it off right. Very good. All right. So who wants to start, Ryan or Megan?
Oh, I defer to the Queen.
The Queen of Halloween.
Lionel's actually been doing Halloween items for quite some time, but every year we've kicked it up a notch, and it's really fun to do all these great things. And we're trying really hard with our factories and what we've been doing to make sure that these items deliver and are in your hands in time for Halloween so that you can put those layouts up. We have a lot of fun items this year that have either already shipped or are going to be shipping here very soon. The ELX Halloween Lion Chief 242s, the FTs, those that you've seen in the 2024 C1 catalog, those have already shipped and have been out there. We have the fun Halloween trolley this year with the really cool graphics and lighting. Ken, if you let me share my screen, I can actually show you a really cool streamlined passenger coach that is coming out here and will start shipping to everyone here real soon.
Yeah, without a doubt. Was I supposed to download that file or you got it? Okay.
These Halloween passenger coaches are really fun. What's cool about them is that they have the purple lighting feature inside of them. And each one of these streamlined passenger cars has like a really fun, like glossy black finish on it. The interior lighting, and then each one of those cars is named after a phase of the moon. And what's really cool about these is that they both match perfectly to the ELX 242 or the Halloween Lion Chief FT or other items that you might have collected that are Halloween items. We try to keep all of our color schemes very consistent so that you can mix and match with all the pieces that you may have collected. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on the lighting here because it is absolutely awesome to have that purple lighting in there. It's just a really fun differentiation from the things that we do with the other passenger coaches. And I think it's going to be a big hit on your Halloween layout.
That's awesome. And my life's tracks is saying the purple lighting is so cool. It actually reminds me of like an outdoor Halloween like display where people just like light up their house, and that coloring is like perfect for Halloween time.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. I know there are a lot of people online that love sharing their layouts with videos and pictures, and people's Halloween's layouts are growing more and more every year. And like you said, it's a really good excuse to get those trains out a little bit sooner than Christmas. You can transition right from your Halloween layout into your Christmas layout. But Halloween has really grown a life of its own, and it's fun to keep adding these pieces every year. Ryan actually has a really fun piece that we did this year. We're really into the glow in the dark, and that's a trend that we expect to see continuing here. This water tower is so fun and so cool. You just have to activate it with like a bright lighting, glows in the dark, has the two different colors or the two different faces on each side. Just add a little bit of personality to your layout, and it's a nice spooky little guy there.
So this glows in the dark then?
Yes, it does.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. This may scare someone. Very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, if your municipal water towers glowing in the dark, maybe get a water softener or something and go switch to a well. I think might be a good.
Quite honestly, even if you don't have model trains, you could probably just leave this by the bowl of candy and just let it glow in the dark for the trick or treaters. So really cool.
Yeah, it really only needs a few minutes of charge, and then it's good to go, and it'll stay glowing there for quite some time. So it's a fun piece.
Very neat. And now with the passenger cars, is that the first time with like lighted passenger cars, purple?
Maybe.
Might be the first time for the purple.
Yeah.
We'll have similar cars coming in the 21-inch cars that were announced in the last catalog. So we'll have a whole string of those for the scale guys. But this gives something for the traditional operator, something for the scale operator. We've definitely done some other fun LED lighting effects as well in trolleys and passenger cars and you name it. But the purple lights is just, again, one of those little fun things that just makes it a little bit different, a little bit cooler to stand out on your layout.
Very neat.
Yeah, and not to be left out, we also have been doing some HO pieces this year for Halloween. The Transylvania freight set that delivered. It's been actually a few weeks back, and it can be in people's hands now. This is the first HO Halloween set that we've done. Has all the cool Transylvania markings on it. The tree load on there is the black trees on there instead of the regular green trees to make it just a little bit extra scary. It has the really fun sound effects that you know and love, the custom dialogue that makes it extra special, all Halloween themed. And again, this locomotive itself also runs not only on the Lion Chief or Bluetooth, but is also DCC as well.
That's awesome. And this is actually lined up into fast track, so we'll join together. And if you don't have HO trains, this is a great starter set if you're looking for something for Halloween. Quite honestly, no one in HO makes Halloween stuff. So again, Lionel is kind of like the first to market and really making a new niche inside of a niche inside of model trains. And it's really cool. And quite honestly, you could put this anywhere, outside for the trick or treaters if you want to set it up by the bowl of candy or whatever, or inside just to do a Halloween layout. Really cool.
Yeah, the locomotive, the camera there doesn't even do it justice because it's got so many good hidden details on there, some bats and other fun hidden details and hidden deco. The Transylvania is ghosted on the side there with the bats. Again, it's a really fun set, and if you're getting into HO or wanting to do Halloween in HO now, we've got the set ready for you.
And Craig wants it in O scale now.
Maybe both.
There you go.
We've definitely done a few O-scale O-gauge Halloween sets as well.
That's right.
Also, and like you said, we've been picking up the amount of Halloween items that we've done in HO. This year we've done some pieces of rolling stock as well. We have that is the Soundbox car, so that'll have the great Halloween sound effects that you know and love. Just as great as our O-gauge sounds, real crisp and clear. Those go on a running loop. They're powered by your track. Has really fun deco on both sides.
It's amazing, Lionel's really bringing fun into HO because there's not many like sound box cars in HO and also Halloween stuff. So it's like two categories that are really nobody focuses on. And I think Lionel's doing a great job kind of getting people into the hobby. So it's awesome. Or if you're already into the hobby, get them into the season.
Yeah. What's really great about what our creative team does at Lionel is we really like to build a world or a theme around it. You always see those fun different beverages and stuff that come out during the Halloween time that are always themed towards Halloween. So our team has a really good time coming up with fun products that kind of harken back to the things that you're actually seeing in real world shelves. So seeing the pumpkin spike there, kind of a play off of some of the different beverages that you might see around this time of year. They really have fun coming up with these Halloween themed items to feature on reefers and boxcars, and really make it feel extra special. There's no detail that goes unnoticed with these cars. Our creative team does a beautiful job creating that Halloween world on all of our pieces.
That's great. Really nice stuff.
I will, while Ryan's doing some show and tell, I'll let him.
Well, you want to talk about some of your O-gauge pieces as well, Megan? We've got this awesome auto rack here.
Yeah, we have the Freightliner auto rack. This set's perfect for the fast freight items, but also goes back with everything that we've been doing in O scale. This particular piece is an add-on for the fast freight set that we did last year, but could easily be added to any type of Halloween layout. It's got the opening doors, got the racks inside. Again, the heavily detailed deco, and in the great Halloween color scheme with that dark purple and orange there.
Let's see. I am surrounded by things in here.
I like the names, the Freightliner. Very cute.
We have a really good time coming up with different names and lines for Halloween every year. So you'll continue to see those. We've got a lot of great ones in store for 2025 already as well.
In the scale world, here's one of our Woodside coaches. The deco on this is really awesome. There's lots of great little details in all of the filigree and so forth around the cars. You've got spider webs and bats and wonderful little details there. Of course, you don't want living souls in your passenger train, so we've got ghosted silhouettes on the windows. These cars also feature the newly tooled semi-enclosed vestibules on the end. So you can see they're here, and again, great deco on the ends of these as well. And of course, they also glow in the dark. So you get purple and green glowing parts when you turn out the lights on these. These turned out really wonderful. It has that great sort of Edgar Allan Poe era feel to it overall. And there's a full 6-car set of these available in 2 packs that will look great behind Halloween Camelback or the Triplex or you name it. But of course, we've got the Erie Limited here, which is a really fun piece.
Yeah, I definitely think my favorite part of those is the apparitions in the window. Mm-hmm. It's something different that we haven't done before, and they are particularly creepy, which makes it fun.
Yeah, and Ryan, it's amazing because like I think with Lionel and in general, it just started out as more like traditional Halloween items and just really more for the regular consumer. But now it's become like a high end. Even the operator, like there's some items that are just unbelievable that you wouldn't think would be a Halloween item, but people love it and they're going crazy over it. And those cars are beautiful cars. So I think you guys are really giving something for everybody out there, which is really neat.
Yeah, we figure that Halloween fun with trains is a lot like Halloween fun with candy bars. You know, some of them come in little fun size and some of them come in the big king size bars. And so, I'm a king size bar kind of guy, obviously. And that's why we do the scale trains, and we try and have a little something for everybody out there. And definitely, adding some of the high end models, even our Vision line triplex, sort of the ultimate example of that. And the Halloween version was one of the top sellers in SKUs of that locomotive. I do have one of them here, but it's in several pieces because it's our engineering test model that we've abused quite a bit. But I will get what's left of it out. But the rest of these have already gone out the door and are in people's hands. So it's got beautiful graphics on the sides. With the printing that we can do now. And of course, just like the passenger cars, glows in different colors. and you do get a whole lot of glowing effects with these. So here's just the tender of it gives you an idea of the size and detail and heft of the locomotive that we did with some.
This is already very limited. Everybody's looking for this piece. And actually, we did a video of this at York with Dave, and that video, everybody continues to watch that. They're amazed, and it's just an awesome engine, and people love the paint scheme that they did. And I still get alerts all the time. Everybody watches that video from Amherst train show, and Dave shows the wheel slip on it, but it was really cool and great looking engine. I know a lot of people are looking for this engine. I believe we only have a few pieces left, but they sold very, very well.
And of course, with all of our locomotives, whether it's an HO set, a ready-to-run set, or the high-end Vision line, we do the custom sounds in everything that we do. So these have some really great, fun, newly recorded sounds for the triplex and some of the other new engines that we're doing. Just, you have options for your whistles and things in those locomotives. So we pick some good spooky whistles, but then we also throw in like a werewolf howl or other fun little details. The crew talk is all in different voices. You get chains rattling for the bell. You get screeches and screams and so forth. It's just a whole lot of fun to change up those sounds and make them unique. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Halloween F-19 Pacifics. Those have been delayed a couple of times for a variety of reasons. The good news is on those, the estimated arrival date now we have for those here is November 22nd. That's the current anticipated date of arrival at our warehouse. Now, I will tell you this time of year, and a suggested shipping schedule to us is just that. It might be a couple of days sooner. It might be a week after. But it looks like right around the end of November, we will get those here and get them turned around to Train World and out to you guys. So that includes all the F-19s, not just the Halloween, the Christmas, the C&O, etc. will all be coming in. So my emails have been blowing up about those for the last 6 months. So you heard it here first on Train World TV. November 22nd is our current expected arrival date for that container. So we will get.
And just so you know, just because Lionel doesn't get it or does get it, it may take a week or two for them to ship it to dealers and process orders. So before everybody starts emailing on the 22nd, where is it? But,
and that's assuming there are no more port strikes or other natural disasters that might waylay the ship, or just things go with congestion. The end of the year is always a little bit iffy with those things. Things can move back and forth by a couple of days, but they're on the water, they're on the way. You'll have them not by Halloween, but you'll definitely, I would think, have them by Christmas. You may have them by Thanksgiving, and you'll have a lot of fun with them for both this year and years to come. Everything from 2022, or sorry, from 2022, from 2024's catalog, Volume 1 catalog, is either here or on its way here at this point. So that includes the passenger cars that Megan showed, the passenger cars I showed earlier, the Vision caboose that goes with the triplex, all of the offerings, all the sets. If it's not in our hands yet, it will be by the end of the year. We got everything out of the factories by our deadline. So
the auto carrier
don't have the whole shipping calendar memorized, but sometime between now and probably mid to late November, you should be seeing just about all of these good things coming in. If you haven't seen it yet, that's your rough timeline. So just hang tight, and it's on its way here. But unlike some years in the past where we were saying, that might make it by the end of the year, or it might be January or February, it will all at least be 2024.
Right. Well, lots of good stuff. And the high-end stuff, the triplex F-19s have done very well. So make sure you get your pre-order for the F-19 if you haven't already. And the triplex, there's only a few available, so make sure you hop on that for sure. So, but lots of great Halloween stuff. Is that in on the high end stuff, right? That you got?
It's all the stuff that I have in front of
Okay.
me anyway, but there's always more coming. Of course, we just announced the whole new Doomliner train in the last catalog. We are feverishly working on next year. Megan has some really, really awesome stuff that I told her she's not allowed to talk about yet, but there is some more cool stuff coming in a variety of Halloween themes and licenses. And so, yeah, we are rolling.
Very, very neat. And
yeah, with the 2024 C2 items, speaking of Halloween, we did do the Beetlejuice box cars. So those will deliver before Halloween next year. I would say probably midsummer on those two pieces. Those are going to be really cool. And as soon as I get samples, we'll be showing them off because I'm really excited about it. Both movies hold a special place in my heart, and we were really excited to make those and be able to celebrate the movie and the 1988 version of Beetlejuice as well. So those will be really fun, and we'll show those off as soon as we start getting samples of those for next year.
That's really awesome because a lot of times Lionel is now like kind of joining up and syncing with the movies releases, and these are iconic movies. The last one, the Willy Wonka re-release, I walked away. I thought that movie was excellent, and then Lionel has all this Willy Wonka stuff, the sets and the cars, and so it's really excellent. So now Beetlejuice is coming out. I'm not sure when they're going to release it, the movie, but it may already be released.
It's out.
Chime in.
It's out.
It's out.
Good.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy the movie, and then get excited for your trains to come later.
That's it. So you could get your Beetlejuice, and both ways. You could watch the video and order it, a Lionel Beetlejuice train. So lots of great stuff. And also, we didn't even talk about Harry Potter. Harry Potter HO and O scale. I know it's not really Halloween, but if you're dressing up like Halloween, like me, on a Harry Potter kid, you got HO Harry Potter trains now and O scale Harry Potter trains. So lots of great stuff, lots of great offerings.
We really did increase the amount of items that we were doing for Harry Potter, which has been really cool in the last couple years. I think we started it off with the house coaches, and then it grew from there. Now we have the movie box cars and some special pieces celebrating all the really iconic moments from those movies, and then some really cool stuff coming for 2025 that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Very neat. And we also have a ton of Lionel products, Halloween, still in stock, that were released. And I'm going to show you some of the ones that we have. We have a whole Halloween section now because of Lionel, right before Halloween, and we put them on. We didn't even talk about your graffiti train set. It actually looks like a Halloween train set. We put it on the layout because New York, there's a lot of things that gets graffitied, and everybody comes in asking about it. But it actually looks like a Halloween train set. But I don't have it on display here, but we could show one a little later. But this is the graffiti Halloween container car, stack car. And this is really neat. We ended up, I'm pretty sure we bought them all last year because it was so hot, so popular. This and the Christmas one they did like a Christmas graffiti, and they were so popular. Everybody was wanted it. I think the artwork and the paint scheme is really cool. You don't see a lot of graffiti stuff. So I thought this was really cool. And you see the fright lines in the background. Lionel really did a great job. I think this is really cool, unique, and the purple orange. It looks, and it's like a real train, but you throw it in, and you got a pop of Lionel, so that's really neat. And of course, Lionel. What's Lionel without a gateman? you got Frankenstein. And let me see if I could zoom in on
That's
here.
one of actually my favorite pieces. The interior of that, speaking of purple LED lighting, the interior of that is the LED purple in there. And being able to tool a new sculpt for the gate man and have the Frankenstein's monster popping out of there was only fitting, and it's a really cool accessory.
Very, very neat. And I got to thank Ted. he got these out for me, and he made sure he wanted to tape the door open so you got to see Frankenstein. Let's see what else we got here. We have a fluid Halloween. What? Help me out with this, Megan.
It's embalming fluid.
Embalming.
So that is actually one
I don't know what that is.
You ties up to our ELX set from a few years back. Really fun, really spooky, and in those
like
great Halloween colors. Yeah.
It's a potion. It's for witches?
No, more for your mortuarians and your undertakers.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't going to say
it. Okay, very cool.
People are dying to get that in their body, I'll tell you.
I wasn't setting you up to say that. I really wasn't sure.
Well, if you toss me a dad joke, I'm going to take it. It's beyond my powers to resist.
Very neat, very neat. And what else we got in our good old candy bag over here? The Acula's blood tonic. This is actually pretty cool. This is a water tank car.
Blood tonic tank.
The actual liquid in there, which is wild.
It's got the simulated liquid blood inside of there. Make it extra spooky and scary.
That's pretty cool. It's a clear tank car. And it's got the liquid blood. Dr. Acula's blood tonic. It's B positive. It's B positive. If everybody was wondering which blood type Dr. Acula was. Let's see. We have like a Halloween's kind of aquarium car.
That is actually a lenticular print. So as you move the car and as it goes around the layout, you kind of get two different views as it goes. It does have an interior lighting as well that makes it extra fun.
Very neat. The decals, they're not even decals. It's like real print. On the pumpkins, they're really nicely done. Got the orange top, really cool. And again, there's just kind of works as you put it on, which is pretty cool. That's neat. But these graphics are really neat. And then we also have this Searchlight car, which I always find these awesome. You guys did something great. You came out with the Batman Searchlight car, and it showed the bat spotlight. And that we sold so many, everybody was going crazy. And you're kind of doing a lot of these Searchlight cars, which are really cool, really unique. I find them very enjoyable because it's something different, and it actually gives it a shadow effect of a skull. So it's really cool. This would be pretty wild for one of your Halloween layouts if you got this Searchlight car and showing off that little skull searchlight spotlight on it. So that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. Let's see what else.
With the different theme there, and anytime we can do a fun theme with a Searchlight car or something that operates, I'm gonna try my best to throw a Halloween car in there when we're running them. It just makes sense for me.
Right. And this one, I don't even know if it's in our Halloween section. I got to double check because you don't think it's Halloween because it was an actual gate, Ryan?
Yeah, it's prototypical, but it definitely fits in this Halloween theme for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is the Billups Crossing Gate. And again, I think you had a sample of this at Amherst, and everybody was going wild for this. And Rye, if you could talk a little more on this about the sounds and everything, but really cool.
Yeah, so this is based on a one-of-a-kind prototype. And it was, a theory to help make crossings more safer and more obvious. It had a variety of flashing lights and pretty blunt warnings on the top. In addition to the normal flashing crossing lights, you had the stop, death flashing, and then also arrows that indicated the direction from which the train was coming. And in place of the crossing bells that we all know now, it had sort of a firehouse or air raid type siren that went off constantly as the train was coming. and apparently, from what we've heard, went off sometimes when the train was nowhere around as well, which made the people who live nearby very, very happy. But it was a one-off. It was never really repeated anywhere or put in mass production. But we found out about the history of it and saw this thing and said, "Oh yeah, we're making that. That's just too cool." And so we put this out about a year ago, and it's a great little piece. It snaps right in on a fast track layout. You get the 2 add-on pieces for the insulated outer rail section, so you don't really have to do any wiring to hook it up. If you've got the fast track, you just clip it right in there, and it does have a sound on-off switch. So if you're working at a train show all day, you only need to turn it on when you want to annoy Dave. But otherwise, you can turn that on or off because it is loud and flashy, just like the prototype.
Very neat. And there's an old wives' tale. The inventor of this went out to a bar the night before. I'm just kidding. I just made that up. I don't know how they approved this. That's unbelievable how someone actually created this on the railway. That's wild. It just looks like something from the Addams Family or like a movie set. Just something really spooky. So I thought this was nice. I got to make sure it's in our Halloween section after the show. I got to make a note on that. And on the tank cars, a couple of people asking, does the liquid evaporate or it stays in there for good? These we've had on the shelf for a while, and the liquid's still good. So I don't have any issues here. I think a lot of people are asking maybe the old post.
These are sonic welded at the factory.
Okay.
To keep that liquid in there.
Cool.
So it is possible that you might get a small air leak or something like that would allow air into the car, but they're designed to be sealed so that liquid stays in perpetuity.
Yeah, this I think we've had this last year, if I'm not mistaken, and plenty of liquid, so you're good. And if you had it for 30 or 40 years, it may be time to upgrade to a newer one. But,
and we'll be having some of those in the scale line as well. We announced some of those in the Volume 2 catalog. We've got the Halloween one coming for next year with the Witch's Tonic. We've got a couple of the Alien cars in there, an AEC car. So again, we started with the fun in the traditional world, but we're seeing that there's definitely a crossover market, whether it's Polar Express or Looney Tunes or Halloween or Christmas, you name it. Everyone likes to have a little piece of this on their layout, and we try and give something for everybody. And Megan is just the inventor of most of these great ideas, and she's just so in tune with Halloween, and it's great having her and her creativity to even keep the scale rivet counters like me in check and let us have some fun every once in a while.
Very neat.
I think at this point, everyone in the building has gotten involved. Everyone's got fun ideas, and I think I'm constantly, as Ryan does one in the scale world, I'm going, oh, well, now I have to do it in the traditional side too. So there is no shortage of great ideas for Halloween. Our creative team comes up with some really great puns and really great deco, and there's a lot of cool stuff to come. We're nowhere near being done with Halloween items, that's for sure.
That's right. Big shout out to James Wright. He always goes big on Halloween, and now he could start decorating his HO layout with some Halloween items. James, I expect something very creative this year, so we'll take a look at his layout. Hopefully he's got something Halloween related on that. And I did see a pretty cool idea, Paul Collis. A Harry Potter scale Lego steam engine would be cool. That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Ryan, make it happen.
Sorry, that magic wand of mine doesn't work quite as quick. It takes a few years for that stuff to sift through the tooling and everything else.
And James actually says he's got a HO Halloween special video, including Lionel. So great to hear.
That's awesome. Yeah, when I last saw James, gosh, it may have been back in Springfield. It's been a while. One of the shows, and he mentioned that he was super excited about the Halloween HO then, and to keep it coming. And don't worry, we definitely will.
Very, very cool. Lots of great stuff. And if you are looking for Halloween trains, you could head to trainworld.com. We have a whole Halloween section now, thanks to Lionel. Tons of products, and you could sort by the manufacturer. This is Lionel, by the scale if you want, if you're HO or O scale. But tons of products available, accessories, tons of products that we didn't even get into. They actually also have figures as well, rotary beacons, speeders. This is a half-covered bridge built up, so you could really create your own world, a Halloween world, Halloween section. This is a caboose, illuminated caboose. Some of these items we talked about. Oh, I forgot to talk about the doodle bug. I actually have the doodle bug in the FT, but I didn't bring it in. Ryan, Megan, can you give me, I don't know, you could mention something in the next, give me 30 seconds and I'll grab them off the shelf. Hang tight.
Yeah, these are really awesome. Yeah, Megan, you could probably hit it out more than I can on these.
You know, he mentioned the Halloween lighted half-covered bridge. What's really fun about that piece is it's got the strobe LED lighting within inside of it. So that's a different lighting effect feature that we hadn't done before on a covered bridge. The Fast Fright Halloween Lion Chief set. He still got some of those in stock. Again, that really pairs well with the maxi stack with the container load, the forthcoming Freightliner auto rack car. Again, all the colors and deco themes for those all intertwine and mix and match. So if you wanted to throw that Searchlight car or the Halloween Spooky Sounds box car, which we like to do every other year or so. What was really fun about the last Spooky Sounds box car that we did, it actually had that interior backlighting on it. So not only did it have the sounds in it, but it also had the lighting effect feature on it too, which was really cool.
All right. Well, the FT engine, so we have like a Halloween track display with the doodle bug and the FT unit. The FT unit is gone, so I got to ask about that. I had it this morning, and I said, "Oh, I'll show that on air," and now it disappeared. So I don't know. Someone either bought it or made it go for a walk. So I got to take a look tomorrow. But the doodle bug was there. And this is really cool. I tell you, this is really awesome. You guys did a fun design with this. A doodle bug is really unique, and it had tons of artwork on it, and the front is just really neat. This is motorized as well. So if you're looking for a motorized unit, will this run on 036?
It should definitely do 036, and I think 031 as well.
Okay, very cool. This is Bones Express, so really neat. And again, I wish I had the FT unit. That actually just came out recently, but I won't be able to show it tonight. But there's just so much good Halloween stuff coming in, and stuff that we could show, display. Again, this we didn't go over, the Frankenstein's Bar and Ghoul built up. So really cool. There's a lot of things they could show. If you're looking for a steam engine, the Lion Chief Plus Mikado, really neat. These are those the purple light up cars that Megan was talking about. These are the wood passenger cars Ryan was talking about. The Halloween auto rack that was shown on tonight, and you got a lighted haunted barn. That's a good one. There's always a good haunted barn. What else is there? We got the triplex, the F-19. We're taking pre-orders. This is that glow in the dark tank we showed on before. The end of the line. We just got this in when we're already sold out. I was looking to grab one today, and it was like sold out. I'm like, we just got that in last week. So that's why it's so important to pre-order. Make sure you get your orders in, because these items go out quickly. Okay, well, so this solves the issue. So this morning, I guess we had it in stock. So our Brooklyn store probably requested it, because we are now out of stock in Brooklyn. So we're selling these Halloween items very quickly. I feel like a caller hotline where you're dialing up and we're saying sold out live. They're going down. Quantities are going down. They're going limited. So it seems like a lot of items are selling out quickly. So make sure you get your orders in. But this was that FT unit today. We're going to transfer over some stock maybe tomorrow or the following day. So we should get it at least one available. So hop on that. More Fright liners, Halloween Doom liners. These are the 21-inch cars, and these are going to be purple as well.
They'll have the purple lighting. They have little orbs in all of the windows.
Very neat. And Beetlejuice. Megan spoke about the Beetlejuice, and I think we gotta just show a picture so people will get the idea. This is really cool artwork. That's fun.
Yeah, what's really fun about it is that the Beetlejuice sign on the right-hand side of the car actually lights up.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just like the movie in terms of that is it's got the lighted sign there, and that's on both sides of the car.
Oh, that's cool. Lighted box. There you go. Well, I learned something I didn't know about. That's very. And if this is, are these going to be the LEDs that you did like on that Polar Express tree?
Yeah, it's got the backlit feature there. So it's the item is decaled, and then the lighting is actually within the interior. So we can kind of cut out the pieces on it that we want to illuminate, and it's a really cool effect. We did it on the D100 car.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That was probably one of my favorite, and it's just classy. It's not like it looks cheap or whatever. It's just a classy light. Like you don't actually see it until it lights up, and it's really gorgeous. So I'm excited to see that. And you also have another Beetlejuice car as well.
Yeah, this one features just the classic scenes from the movie. You have the handbook for the recently deceased, and of course Beetlejuice in his classic it's showtime pose. And of course you have the image of her on the, it's not really a train layout, but she has the model layout up in the attic that she gets sucked into. So you have the image there as well.
Very neat. And again, the movie is out now, so we could see
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is out now.
Very cool. And we got some Area 51 figures. So we didn't go over really Area 51 because it's more Area 51, but that's really kind of Halloween associated as well. You could do kind of a space and alien theme. And Ryan, I don't know if we talked about this. This is the Lion Chief plus Hudson, but really cool.
Yeah, these turned out beautifully. This was another one of Megan's projects, of course, and took some of the inspiration from the HO set that we created and some of the other projects. And Megan, I'll let you run with it.
Yeah, this was fun to do because we this is the first time that we're introducing the Whispering Rails theme into it. So that's another theme you'll start seeing. We'll have the glow in the dark pieces on it, which is really fun. And again, a piece that I stole from Ryan and all this cool stuff that he's been doing. I said, oh, I have to do some of that too on this one. So it looks really great, and I'm excited for it to come out.
Very neat. And the PAs, this looks really cool, like a spider web theme. Midnight, what's that say? Midnight Flyer. Oh,
Midnight Flyer.
Interesting.
Just a really cool art on these that has these sort of ghosty cloud effects, and that goes back through the 21-inch passenger cars, both on the sides and on the roof, to give it a sort of a ethereal feel to the whole train. And again, lots of little details in the art that we like to incorporate to just sort of pull it all in together.
Very neat. Very colorful. Lots of good stuff, Carnival people. And this is that Halloween trolley. And it's funny, you guys did the is it the Trippy Trolley last year or 2 years ago?
Mhm.
And everybody went crazy. I was like, who's gonna buy this Trippy Trolley? And everybody bought it. It was amazing. It was like a disco light theme, but now you got Halloween lights. Really cool. A lot of excitement with it.
Yeah, Corey Harwell, one of our product managers, and one of my favorite coworkers, actually came up with this one and took the Trippy Trolley and just ran with it with the Halloween Frights and Delights here on this trolley. It came out really cool, and the purple lighting, it looks awesome.
Very neat. Really cool, and the lights just add so much to the ambiance and model trains. So really cool with that. And Paul wants another run of Midnight Special Cars, transparent ghost locomotive. So lots of recommendations on some Halloween stuff. But I think this F-19, this is probably going to be one of the coolest engines you guys ever come out with. It's just gorgeous. And the F-19 engine, between this and the Christmas F-19, it's just so unique, so different, and just beautiful. Really nice. It looks like a mean engine.
Yeah, when we saw this one, we're like, yeah, that's the face of a Halloween engine right there.
Yeah. And the bat on top is just like, it's the perfect touch. It's like just unbelievable. Really neat. And the triplex, a lot of people have been talking about that. Again, with the HO, this is a sound boxcar, so you're getting Halloween sound, so that's going to be really fun. And Marty actually ordered the F-19. It's the first Halloween item, and he gets the F-19. Wow, you really went for the jugular there, Marty. Very cool. Well, yeah, I'm sure you won't be disappointed with that one for sure. Congratulations. But lots of great stuff. Megan and Ryan, anything we didn't cover?
I think you went through the whole host of it, Ken. Good job. There's always more to come from us. Megan has also done a great job. If you go back through some of the social media, we've done some things together in the past where we took some of our existing normal accessories, and she made a great haunted house or Halloween decorated house out of a kit that we had in the past. So there's lots of things, look for inspiration like that. If you're doing a Halloween layout, there's great ways that you can do things. Some of them even in temporary on some of your models, so that if you want to decorate your model houses for Halloween and then turn around a month or two later and decorate for Christmas, you can do all of that. And so there's lots of great modeling ideas out there. It's been fun watching this sort of niche within the hobby grow over the last decade or so. And it seems to really be, again, continuing to take off. We're starting to see more and more other manufacturers getting on board and having some fun with it. So your options will only be broader as we go through it. But thank you for having us on. I'm going to turn it over, all hail the queen of Halloween, and let her wrap it up for Lionel tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in and going over all these fun Halloween items. We honestly couldn't do any of these items if it weren't for our dealers and hobbyists that continue to embrace and love these pieces. If you guys keep buying them, we'll keep making them. We enjoy doing them. And again, I think that year over year, they get better every year and more fun every year. So it's really exciting to be able to share all these pieces with everyone and share the love of Halloween with everyone.
That's great. Thank you so much, Megan and Ryan. Really great show tonight. Excellent. Tons of Halloween stuff. It's becoming more and more popular. Don't forget, on our event page for Train World, we're trying to post all these great Lionel events that we have upcoming. National Lionel Train Day is Saturday, December 7th, the first Saturday of December. So make sure you check that out. This was the live event for the Halloween. We will be doing a Christmas episode in November, so stay tuned for that. We'll get that posted up there. But tons of stuff with Lionel. And if you're looking for the raffle, make sure you put in the chat hashtag Lionel Halloween or Halloween Lionel and the state you're from. We'll pick out a winner and we'll raffle this off. We'll get someone out tomorrow on that. But I want to thank Lionel so much for always participating and being great victims. I mean, a host and participants on these shows. Really do appreciate them taking the time out, and tons of Halloween trains that you could put on your layout for this upcoming Halloween season. So head to trainworld.com, get all your Lionel Halloween trains for Halloween, and make them spooky. Make a great layout, or even put them outside. Do whatever you want to do. But thank you, Megan. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Lionel, for being on tonight. Really appreciate it. And everyone, have a great night. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.